Hi guys, just wanted to do the review for the Found, which I promised on Friday. So I went to see the movie on its premiere here in Finland, which was last Friday, and the I wasn't expecting there to be that many people because the movie didn't receive kind of any marketing in Finland, at least. I saw a few like trailers, but all of them were online. I think I saw one trailer in the movie theaters a couple of weeks ago or last week, but that was it. So I was truly surprised because there was a lot of people compared that this movie was not so well known, at least um, with the general public. I don't know, maybe the pull of Michael Keaton is so huge. At least for me, it is because actually I didn't know very much about this movie before I went in. I just saw that it had Michael Keaton and something to do with McDonald's, so I thought, a nice movie, and it really turned out that way. Uh, uh, this movie is one of the best movies I have seen in a while, and there is one big reason for this. It's a very like small movie. It has this small movie feeling to it, but at the same time, it has this big star in Michael Keaton right now, who does an marvelous and excellent, perfect job in portraying Ray Kroc, who is this very self-centered uh, businessman who, in the start, sells milkshake making machines and is down on his life and uh, doesn't know really what to do with his life, and then he runs across these two fellows that operate this hamburger restaurant, and yeah, the movie starts from there. And if this is how the establishing of the McDonald's brand went in real life, it's absolutely astonishing because the guy just runs into these two fellows, Dick McDonald, McDonald, who, as I said, run this hamburger joint, this kind of I don't know, small town uh, food kiosk in a way that is very successful, and this Ray Kroc goes in there and orders some food, some hamburgers, and is totally surprised when he gets his food in like 30 seconds, and without giving too much of the plot away, the movie starts from there because this guy starts to wonder, and like, there's a good business opportunity here. And the way that Michael Keaton plays this character of his, Ray Kroc, is absolutely fantastic because let me tell you, this guy is a total piece of work. He's a total like iron businessman who doesn't care about anything else than himself and making money. And Michael Keaton delivers it so perfectly. It's absolutely perfect. And and these two fellows, this Dick McDonald, are played by Nick Offerman and John Carroll Lynch. They are also so. I'm searching for a good word here, but they play them so fun. You have these two brothers who are kind of happy in their line of work, and then one day this fellow runs into them and starts talking about, hey, you just should franchise your business and kind of give me the control, then it goes from there. And they, I'm I'm afraid that I'm going to give too much of the movie away, but they give control to this Ray Kroc character, and the movie goes from there, and it's absolutely fantastic the way they play these two brothers who uh, kind of don't know what's going on in the world other than their little piece of land. And these two actors, I haven't seen them before in anything, so I have to check them out and check what else they are doing at the moment. So, or in the past, so I would be able to check their work because it must be fantastic. This was so fantastically done. Um, yeah, now to the, I would say in my mind, to the well, not bad part, but not so good part about this movie. And unfortunately, that's in my eyes the performance delivered by Laura Dern, who plays Ethel Crook. Um, she is kind of a non-factor for me in this movie. I actually got the feeling that let's get out of this scene where she is uh, uh, fast so that we can get back to the absolutely fantastic Ray Rock stuff and these two brothers stuff. So I felt like, oh no no no, she's again. There were a couple of good moments with her, but generally I felt like I kind of understand why she was there, of course, because she's the wife of the main character, and they have to show that they have what kind of dynamic they have at home and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, for me, Laura Dern is such a good actress that I was surprised that I was totally turned off by her performance in this movie, because it felt like in some sense, yeah, the movie needed her there, but in some sense it would have been better if um, her character was like in a smaller role, and more screen time would have been given to the absolute fantastic dialogue and action. Well, not so much action, but drama of Ray Kroc and what he's doing in the movie. Um, so that's kind of a downer for me. Another one is that there are some scenes that kind of drag along a little too long for me. So mostly the movie is very well paced. The you don't look at your clock and you don't wonder when it's gonna end, because you are so enthralled in the what is happening on the screen and how the dialogue is constructed. But there are a couple of scenes that I'm not gonna give away. So, but yeah, in a couple of scenes the pacing just drops, and they kind of, I think the director just wanted to give some plot developing time, but I didn't find it that way. I absolutely found it like well, let's be honest here, boring. The movie was, in a couple of scenes it was boring. Other than that, it was fantastic, but there was a couple of scenes that were was boring. So, but other than that, the movie and its premise is so fantastic. I hope that it will win an Oscar next year. Um, and I hope that the director gets some recognition for this movie, and also that the screenwriters get some recognition for this movie because it's absolutely fantastic, minus a couple of small things that I mentioned earlier. So the movie is directed by John Lee Hancock and written by Robert D. Siegel. So yeah, go and check it out. Check it out. You won't if you like Michael Keaton's movies. You'll find this absolutely enjoyable. Just a quick footnote. I first of all saw Michael Keaton as Batman when I was a little kid, so I absolutely fell in love with that character. But I haven't seen him in many years. I saw him last year in Spotlight, which is one of my absolute favorite all-time favorite movies because I for some reason I love journalistic movies, and that Spotlight just hits the spot for me. So that was the first time in many years that I saw Michael Keaton, and I was so enthralled by this guy that I always had thought only as Batman. And I know that he has done some other movies like Beetlejuice and Birdman, but to be honest, I haven't checked those out. I will now because um, there's just something in this guy that really gets me going. So uh, yeah, as I was saying, go and enjoy the movie. You won't regret it. This is for once I can say from the bottom of my heart. This is money well spent, and not to rant on any other movie, but this is so much better than, for example, La La Land. Because I saw La La Land a couple of weeks ago and it was horrible. So hopefully this movie, this founder, gets the recognition it deserves next year's Oscars. And hopefully Michael Keaton will get an Oscar nomination for an absolutely fantastic performance in the leading role. And also these two guys, Nick Offerman and John Carroll Lynch, should also get nominations for Best Supporting Actors because both of them because they are absolutely fantastic in this movie. So yeah, that's it. See you in another video that I will be doing this evening. So see you there. Bye bye.